Where's the link for the chart? In the Discord. It's in the content monitor. As soon as the content monitor is Alright guys, it's time for us to switch on to qualifying. qualifying. Alright, qualifying is live. Qualifying is live.
Hey, where's Kadim?
Guess he gave up, man.
Bana lock up shop.
Alright, good evening, folks. Welcome out to the final round of our Caribbean Formula Cup, and it's also going to be the final event of our 2023 season. Kind of excited to get this one off because next year brings new things, and I can't wait to get started with that, of course. As we've got the guys leaving pit lane and heading on for their qualifying. We'll catch up with them sooner or later. The first person out pit lane here is Dominic Charles. He's going to get his qualifying on the way. Yeah, so right for the 2023 season, man. It's been a year and a half. I can tell you what time to get this done. It's never easy. These races, especially for those taking part. But I'll tell you what, I very much enjoy doing it. And I don't know, sometimes you get burnt out. You just want to take a break, but that is depending on you. I mean, you kind of feel bad when you're doing that. So we do have a few months to take off, but at the end of it all, I just want to see these guys have fun out here. As Dominic Charles is on a flying lap now after his lap. He's on that soft tire compound. And we've got Mario Campbell joining us here for the final round. Just coming into server now. Oh, just pushed the wall there, Dominic Charles. It's not an invalid lap though, it's not an invalidated lap, so he keeps on going here, Dominic Charles. To the castle section, it's very slow here from the Trinidadian now. Might be the quickest one through that section too. He's hanging at full throttle around these two turns here as he moves heavily into the braking zone of that turn. Final sector now. See how close the other side of the track is here as the other guys are going around to make their laps count. Just make sure that you have the correct version of your penalty. Comes across the line there, Dominic Charles with a 1:49.965. Nikolai Gibbons got this weekend. Begin a fast lap here to 1:53.458 from Nikolai. Oh, that's his fastest there actually. He's gonna, he actually missed the braking point, I think. First to go across the line is Anna Adam first on the podium here, CSRO last weekend. And he's actually not been able to put a time yet on the board here. Monet Dubois has not been able to put a time just yet as well. And now we see Stephen Thomas on the board. The Jamaican, he locks up into turn 3. Into the wall there. Luckily, we don't have damage on here. Just have the ships to get away with that one. Anna Adam right behind him here. He's going to benefit from a little bit of the switch. And he's going to let him go by, actually, Stephen Pommels. Anna does not want to go. Stephen flips the card there like Uno on him. Now he's behind Anna Adam. So 149, 368 now from Dominic Charles to be on the board. So Stephen has a lot of issues there. He's going to take that one back into pit lane. And it's also Dominic Charles there right behind him in pit lane. Where is Mornay? He's going to come across the line now, Mornay. And that's going to be nothing as well there from Mornay Dufoy. As he gets going again this time over here with Mornay. That strong come from that. Gets that DRS over now. Goes down to from second. Heavy into the braking zone. He might be missing the braking point here. That guy does not want to come and stop. By the way, do let me know how you guys are feeling out there. Up as he heads on into that turn. Quite unfortunate for him. What about Stephen Thomas? Goes through the castle section now. Still to put a time on the board. He gets back on the pole and he spins it. Let's switch over now to Nikolai Gibbons. He's in a fight here with Anna Adam. At the moment. Only gets a time on the board. It's a 2:19.814. Of course, that's not substantial. He's got to get going again with that one. Stephen Pommels comes across the line now. It seems as though he does not have. That was actually his outlap, so he's on now for a fast one. He's got 6 minutes to complete this. Oh, and he's still troubling there with the rear end of that car. There's quite a lot of push there on the track. Over the track. Such a finicky rear end. He's babying this car around these turns, you can see. Oh, he still cannot grab that inside line there and on the rumble strip area. Oh, and he's gonna lose that rear end again there, Stephen Pommels. So it's nevertheless trying to get a time on the board here. He's knocking
This is
himself
bullshit.
through, but he's gonna close that off and head back into pit lane. He's gonna do some changes. And where is Anna? Adam comes across the line there. Anna does not improve there on that previous lap. We're gonna follow him around for this one. Saying earlier that he did not have enough practice in this car, and that is so true. You see them struggling quite a lot on this track. We are under 5 minutes now into this qualifying session. Remaining, that is. And it still sits in that third spot. No one else has been able here finally on a good lap of 6 as he's completing the third sector. Soon come across the lane here. Not quite as fast as Charles, but can he improve on his time here? No, he cannot. Oh, he goes really wide there, but that's not a cut track warning given to him. Whoa, Anna. Sorry, stop. I thought I saw a switch there. Less than 2 minutes remain in this qualifying session. Nikolai is gonna take this fight to Anna. Can he get it done now, Nikolai? Oh, and he does! Go faster there. Nikolai Gibbons 152.412. Anna Adam now. Still with 20 seconds left on the board. Doesn't seem as though he's on a lap here. Adam? 10 seconds left now in qualifying. Still, Devario Campbell and Stephen Pommel's not able to get times on the sheet here. And that's it. Qualifying is over. Grenade Floyd already back in pit lane has been shown the checkered flag. Nikolai Gibbons with some issues here on this lap. Devario Campbell as well. So that's it for their qualifying. Unfortunately, we don't see Kadeem Mohammed out here.
Oh
Haven't
my
seen him all week. Seems as though that means that Dominic Charles will take away the Caribbean Sim Racing Champion title once more for 2 years in a row now. A consecutive run here from Dominic Charles, and even missing out on an entire championship with the GT3 category. And that's it there for Anna Adam, and that's it for qualifying session. Dominic Charles is your pole sitter. Next up, we go racing around the Azerbaijan track for 20 laps. Steven, we get them.
Say that again?
We're getting a feedback from you, Mike. Alright, here's the man of the hour now. Dominic Charles is on for another trophy, ladies and gentlemen. He's got one sitting pretty on a shelf that says the 2022 Caribbean Sim Racing Champion. And now he's going to have one saying the 2023 Caribbean Sim Racing Champion. Hats off to Dominic Charles. Once more, another stunning season from him. And we'll be happy to have him collect that trophy at the end of the month or so, or into January. We did get that going. And then of course we have to calculate the points there. And the money, prize money, we've got about $500 US to give out to the top 5 finishers of the season. Sorry, that's of the Caribbean Sim Racing Championship. That's a totally separate championship where we ran just the local circuits. We had Dover out of Jamaica. We had Bushy Park Circuit out of Barbados. We had Wallerfield Circuit out of Trinidad and Tobago, and of course South Dakota Circuit out of Guyana. And so we've had about 6 or 5 or so runnings of that championship throughout the year. And the top 5 finishers in points of that championship will walk away with a split pot of $500 US. Compliments of JTech Motorsport Solutions and just a second here. Yeah, just sorry about that. Yeah, what was I saying? Yes, and of course the title sponsor of that event is, or should I say was, because that championship is over now, SKNY Media. SKNY Media can be found on Instagram. They deal in video and photography services, as well as livery creations for your simulation of choice. You can go ahead and get some skins done for your cars there in your favorite sim. SKNY Media, we'd like to thank them both actually for supporting us once again this year. as we get ready now to go racing for the final time, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's not quite the final time. I've got a bit of an announcement
Good
to
luck.
make at the end
Good luck,
of
guys.
this
Good luck.
20
Careful on
laps.
turn 1 exit. There's a little piece of invisible wall where the gap between the walls are.
No.
Alright guys, don't forget that you have to start this race on the tire compound that you qualified on. That's 1. 2, you must change tire compounds throughout the race. Good luck, have fun. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 6 lights are on. And they're off here for the final time in the 2023 Caribbean Sim Racing Championship season. We got some tussle in here behind, and I think that was... Ooh. It was Mornay Duploy and Anna Adam. Oh no. And now Devario Campbell has been given a drive-through penalty for illegal use of the DRS. And already Dominic Charles is out of here. Stephen Pommel is now up into 2nd position. And Devario Campbell in 3rd. Mornay Duploy still having issues here. Can I get that car turned around? He finally does, but it's a long race. And with a pit stop too. Of course, his chances of winning that race is ruined. And this guy, Anna Adam, actually saw a podium position after crashing out last weekend. So doesn't matter what's going on here at the start of this race. Dominic Charles is already out here with a 4.7 lead in the race. Stephen Pommel's here in 2nd position. Sees him down at the bottom of the hill. Nikolai, oh, we've got a spinner there. It's Devario Campbell out of 3rd position. And this is what I was talking about from last weekend. Now Anna Adam goes up into 4th. Nikolai Gibbons goes up into 3rd position. And now Devario Campbell not being able to join back the race there after that incident. We'll see the back of the field. Mornay Duploy here now trying his best to get back up into the fight here with Anna Adam. But Anna way ahead here. See Mornay Duploy 3.3 seconds away. Unfortunately, Devario not reading the rules thoroughly as he came into this one. It is stated that you can only use your DRS when you're within 1 second of the competitor ahead of you. He's unfortunately using it without a competitor being close to him. Flying away with this one. He's 6.7 seconds ahead. Stephen Pommel's here in 2nd position. He's about 3.3 seconds ahead of Nikolai Gibbons. Nikolai Gibbons here in 3rd position. Sorry, he's 9 seconds behind. And Stephen Pommels comes across the line there. Ooh, Steven losing that rear end as we've seen him be doing here in the practice sessions. Everyone's kinda in a no man's land at the moment. Sees the wall again, ladies and gentlemen. Mornay not having a good day out. Vario Campbell is taking a drive-through penalty there. Just to get going here again. Mornay deploy. The Vario Campbell back in this one. Oh, Nikolai Gibbons gaining now on Adam is seeing that car in his rear view mirror. Oh, Nikolai almost losing it there. This is from the tail of Adam. You can see the fight Gibbons is putting up here. In the slipstream there, Nikolai Gibbons, and I do believe he is catching up. Yes, he is on the break, and now he goes. What a run here from Gibbons against Adam. Right on board with Gibbons now. Anna misses the apex, runs wide. Gibbons hits the wall though. And Anna seems as though he's having some issues turning this car. He's also on the super soft tires, so that means he could be out of grip already. He's gonna lose that rear end now, and he gives that position to Gibbons. Here is your race leader though. To come across the line here. Oh, we've got Gibbons now having an incident, and Gibbons with Mornay Duploy, Adams, and Campbell involved. Where is Campbell actually? Full course yellow. Bring that car to 50 kilometers per hour. Everyone else is able to catch up with Dominic Charles. Full course yellow. Dominic Charles, you're at 50 kilometers per hour, please. And everyone else, you're allowed to catch up to Dominic. Try to get back in, Steven. You see that you're being kicked out.
Yeah. That's fine.
I've received complaints about a mongoose at turn 6. A mongoose at turn 6. He's fighting a king cobra, so that's what's caused the full course yellow.
Copy.
We're trying to get animal rights over here. So we don't want any more issues with the FIA, Formula 1, and animals. Blame Alonso for that. Alright, as the guys are allowed here to catch up back to Stephen Pummels, we're getting Animal Protective Agency over to clear that mongoose and cobra fight. watch yourself here. You're coming up to the fight there on the grandstand on the left-hand side. Cooper's taking a beat.
Sorry, bro. My game is like a slideshow right now for some reason.
Alright, man. That's alright.
Would I be allowed to unlock myself?
It doesn't show that you're lapped at the moment.
Oh.
Anyone else seen that he's been lapped?
He's showing up white on the tracker thing.
Just try
So is
passing
everyone
Gibbons
else.
and see if, let me see if it'll reflect that. Yeah, so you're still on the lap. Give position back. Alright, at the end of this lap, we go racing. The fight has been cleared. There's a whole lot of Red Bulls looking at you there, Dominic.
What a scary thought. Bringing up the speed, right?
Just give me 80, please. Just a reminder that those tires will be cold, so try and get some heat into them and watch out for turn number 1.
Yeah, weaving's not helping.
Yeah, we'll just take your time.
Yeah.
Over to you, Dominic. Over to you. Alright, Dominic's been given the go-ahead. It's
Cool start when ready.
Yes, sir. And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen, and they're following him on now into turn 1. They come down. We've got movement with Gibbons and Pummels. Pummels, though, been overtaken back now into turn 1. Can they get it under control? Gibbons around the outside. Mornay Dupoy sneaks up in there on the inside. Mornay goes into second position now. On the 3 wide into turn number 2, and that does not go. Gibbons, Pummels sees the wall. Adam as well. The Barrio Campbell goes up into third.
Sorry, Nikki. I couldn't stop running weird. I was sandwiched.
And now Mornay Dupoy sees second position, but Dominic Charles already opening the gap here. Campbell has got Adam breathing down the back of his neck now. And it seems though Pummels is already back up in this fight, as well as Gibbons too. Not that hurt here is Gibbons. Sorry, I do apologize. I need influence on this. My hotkey does not seem to be working. Adam sees Stephen Pummels actually getting up closer to him. Oh, Steven loses our rear end. We've seen it time and time again from the Jamaican. And now he falls susceptible to Nikolai Gibbons here. Everyone's just gonna try to get these tires. Anybody can take a place and get that But Steven almost has those very wet tires on his car, and he's actually catching up to Anna Adam. Is this a trick? Vario taking his driving penalty here. Did not see that what that penalty was for. Let's see the archives here. It's not showing up, but I want to believe he did. Oh, Anna Adam goes into the wall now, and Stephen Hummels gets even closer. Oh, and Anna again struggling on these medium compound tires, goes into the wall here, and now Steven gets up into third position. Oh, but Steven now struggling on those tires. It's like an ice rink out there. And Adam already back on that rear end of the car. While they're fighting, they're going to give Nikolai Gibbons a chance here. And with Vario having to take that driving penalty, all the way back into 6th position. Stick a ride on board with Anna Adam. Up to the Jamaican here. The pace is just not these medium compound tires. Nikolai Gibbons is gaining though on the Canadian. Really close to the wall here, trying to maximize his exit speed, and Nikolai goes straight on here, missing his braking point. Oh, we got Mornay Duploy facing the other way. Now Stephen Pummels goes up into 2nd position, and Anna Adam back on the podium again this weekend, and he's catching up to the Jamaican now. Just does not want to turn this car. You can see the struggles here that the Canadian is facing. Luckily, there's no damage on for these cars. It seems very lethargic, this car, in wanting to turn. This is the closest part we have for you here. And he's lost that time now. Hey, Dubois, we can see him in the background. He's got his feet under him once more. Stephen Pummels going off track here. And Hey, Dubois is catching up now with Anna Adam. Anna losing pace. Pummels. Oh, and he does rear end, does not want to stick here. Anna Adams goes in way too hot into that turn, and now Mornay Duploy gets another opportunity here at a podium finish. He's done so twice this championship. Just about to the halfway mark, and it seems as though everyone else is having the same issue here with the car not wanting to turn, and that grip is going away from those tires fast. Oh, Campbell ahead, I believe, has an issue. Once again, Campbell within the runoff area here. Turn number 2. Gets going again though, Campbell. Now Anna Adam very much closer to Stephen Pummels. Seems as though Pummels made a mistake here. You're right on board with the Canadian once more. Oh, and Stephen Pummels will try to correct an oversteer here. And Adam's got to be careful. He's now got 5 out of 5 cut track warnings anymore, and he will be sent for a drive-through penalty. Now Pummels sees the Canadian and will try to get ahead back into second position. But look, Pummels now goes into pit lane because those tires are definitely not working for him. So does Mornay Duploy. They got to be careful not to be given a speeding in the pit lane penalty. Nikolai Gibbons as well goes into pit lane here at the 50% mark. They have not completed 10 laps, however, it's just under the 50% mark. Dominic Charles is, oh, Stephen Pummels, did he get through there? I think he did get through in changing those tires. He's now on the medium compound tires. Stephen Pummels, just about 24.8 seconds there of a stop from Stephen Pummels. Nikolai with a 23.2 second stop. Now, to stop is Dominic Charles and Anna Adam, as well as Davario Campbell. Davario had such an enormous amount of problems here at Baku so far in this race. Here he comes across the line once more. Take you back now to your race leader. Will he pit on this lap? Or will he try to extend his lead here? Does not pit here. Dominic Charles continues going. What about Anna Adam? He does not pit as well. Anna trying to extend the overlap now to Stephen Pummels. He needs about 24 seconds, Anna Adam. And of course, when he exits the pit, he needs to be able to fire up these tires here to make him work for him. Well, Mornay Duploy is gaining on at Stephen Pummels though. Just saves it out of the wall there, and it's going to lose that time gain to Stephen Pummels. It's a craft. That's what you need here. A special type of craft, not just any kind of craft, as Davario Campbell dips into pit lane now for his pit stop. And I'm saying that it's a special type of craft you need here at Baku, and it seems as though you don't want to take too much braking into that turn. Oh, it's even worse through the castle section there from Mornay. Completed 10 laps now of this final event. Now Nikolai Gibbons is catching up to Mornay Duploy. Look at how close he is. He's on the soft compound tires. He's got a lot of good grip here as against Mornay Duploy in the medium compound tire. And so he's got about 2.6 seconds, and we can see Mornay Duploy having an issue there. And now Nikolai Gibbons gets up into 4th position. So now Mornay has been relegated to 5th position. Dominic Charles still has not pitted just yet. And he's now got a 17.8. Oh, Stephen Pummels with an issue. Nikolai Gibbons too with an issue. He had an opportunity there to get up on the podium, and now Mornay Duploy comes back to him for that 4th position. Oh no, Campbell is out of this one. And Nikolai's still holding his own here. And Anna Adams has that 24 seconds he needs to pit ahead of Stephen Pummels now. Mornay is losing some time now to Nikolai Gibbons. Now Mornay will head into pit lane, not be able to get it slowed down. But as I keep saying, luckily, it does not affect them when they crash. So looking ahead now at Nikolai Gibbons. He's catching up to Stephen Pummels here. Stephen just 3.5 seconds away from Nikolai Gibbons. They're at it. Dominic Charles is on the 15th lap of this race and will soon complete the final lap. Here he is on the other side of the track for good measure, as we're speaking about him. And Nikolai sees Stephen Pommels here. It's under the 3-second mark now by a margin. He sees that position and he's gunning for it, Gibbons. Dominic Charles just has about 3 seconds to Anna Adam. But Dominic would have to go on the soft tire compound. You can see him working this car, Gibbons and Pommels. I would like to see what Pommels is doing. It seems as though he touched the wall there, and that's how Gibbons is being able to catch up now. Stephen Pommels has issues. Touches the wall again there, Stephen Pommels. And while he struggles here, Anna Adam has got that free pit stop to his name. Oh, and he locks up Stephen Pommels, goes head on into the wall. Nikolai Gibbons now will try to get the pass done, but Stephen Pommels was in the middle of the track at that point. That's right on board with the Trinidadian. In the slipstream, he catches up to him and he gets on by as he's got the DRS wide open. Nikolai Gibbons heads into turn number 1 though. Will Stephen Pommels get back to him? He's on the medium compound tire there, Stephen Pommels. So he's got far less grip, but he's on the brake and now Stephen Pommels, he's trying to pressure the Trinidadian into making a mistake, but it's a no-go from the Trinidadian. Pommels locks up again, and that's not the way to do it. He's going to have to say goodbye to this third and final podium position here at this Azerbaijan circuit. I keep wanting to say track, but unfortunately Pommels has let this slip out of his hands. After qualifying on the soft compound tire, he needed to switch over to the medium compound tire. And so Gibbons had a different starting tire compound, and he's been able to get on the soft tire. He's making his way up the ladder here, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to catch. Well, he is within 23 seconds of Anna Adam, ladies and gentlemen. He's got an opportunity to go all the way, Nikolai Gibbons, into second position. As I don't believe Anna has pitted just yet. And now Stephen Pommels, to add salt to the wound, has been given a drive-through penalty for cutting the track more than 5 times. He's got 3 laps to do that, or I think 2 laps to do it in. As it is though, Anna Adam is losing the opportunity to pit here and not lose this second position. And with how close Stephen Pommels is, he can probably still come out in time with that drive-through penalty here to get ahead of Anna Adams. Anna's got to be watching what he's doing here. He's about to lose a podium position. 19 seconds, you can't see anyone, but Anna keeps making those mistakes. He's gonna see someone sooner or later. But who can see someone is Nikolai Gibbons, and that's Stephen Pummels here in his rearview mirror. Still to pit, Dominic Charles and Anna Adam. Nikolai Gibbons is racking up those cut track warnings as he's trying to get away here from Stephen Pummels, but you would imagine that those red compound tires, the soft compound tires, are starting to give up at this point. Just under 3 laps to go as Stephen Pummels goes for his pit now. His drive-through penalty, rather. Oh no, and now Anna Adam has gone straight on at turn number 2. He's gonna definitely lose out here as he still needs to pit Anna Adam. Stephen Pummels has taken that drive-through penalty now. And he's struggling on those tires now. Tiptoeing that car around. Believe it or not, Dominic Charles has got 1 minute to position number 2. Just under 2 laps remaining in this race, ladies and gentlemen. Started this one at 1 p.m. local time, meaning on the server, and now it's 37 minutes past. Nikolai is on for a second place finish here, and now here we see it. Anna Adam will lose this position. He does need to take a pit stop, I do believe. I'm not quite sure. I've been looking away from the computer screen so much, and I can't really tell. Nope. He's not going for that pit stop. He's got to there towards the end of this lap to do that. Pummels is holding on for dear life. He wants this podium finish, and he is even catching up now to Adam. Unfortunately, Mornay has fallen out of this one. He's now 15, almost 16 seconds away from Stephen Pummels. That's it. Dominic Charles is on the final lap of this race, but Stephen Pummels will make a mistake and hand this one over to Anna Adam. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Anna Adam will sit on the top step if... Oh no, Pummels is back again. Got that car spun around and he's back in this one. Though 10.6 seconds. I still am of the belief that Anna Adam needs to take a pit stop here. His mandatory pit stop for risk being disqualified. Nikolai Gibbons now in second position, spins around, but he's got 13.6 seconds to play with to Anna Adam. He's gonna come across the line for the final lap. Anna Adam, I want to believe then that he did pit, and he's been given another opportunity here to get away with that incident. Ooh, Dominic Charles will come across the line as your race winner, ladies and gentlemen, at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. After turn one, turn one, right here is what Nikolai Gibbons, he's going to do the celebratory donut here, as he is, ladies and gentlemen, not only a Caribbean Formula Cup champion, but he's also the Caribbean's sim racing champion. A grueling 2023 it would have been for him, and now he's been able to grab that trophy once more. Dominic Charles taking it to Trinidad and Tobago once more. Kadeem Mohammed had a really and put up a really good fight to the Trinidadian, but the Barbadian just wasn't fast enough, it seems. And even in this race, he probably would not have made it. He doesn't like these cars. There's also the Porsche Cup cars that he isn't really fond of, but he actually does well in them regardless, as he's that talented. But Dominic Charles, ladies and gentlemen, will be your 2023 Caribbean Sim Racing Champion. How did he get that? He competed in almost all of our championships, our sanctioned championships for this year. And so he's accumulated enough points to be ahead of everyone else after those championships. And here comes Nikolai Gibbons. He will claim that second position here to be on the top spot right at the end of turn one there. Nikolai, thank you. And Anna Adam comes back again on the podium right at the end here. Adam, thanks a lot. All right, we're going to start it off with you first, Anna. All right, here we go. So once again, bro, it seems as though you just stuck it out there and to the end eventually got on the podium as well. Did it last week on merit, and it seems as though it was just kind of handed to you. Not to take anything away from you, but you did say that you didn't have enough practice here coming into this one, Anna. Is he there? Can't hear you, bro, if you're talking. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, got you now.
Yeah. Hello?
Yep, we got you now. Mic test 1 2. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Just talk us through that one there. It seems as though those tires weren't working out for you. You made a switch. Did you pit though? I did not see if you pitted and were you on the soft compound tires at first?
Yeah, I was on the super softs, and then I pit on the full course yellow really early. So yeah,
I was wondering.
I think
if
everyone did like
did.
a 2-stop. Yeah.
All right, I did not see that one, but that was a good move there too by you. All right, that has earned you this final podium position once more. You actually did second place last week. That was your best here so far at CSRO. So congrats on that one. Was it a grueling matchup here at Baku with those tires as well?
Yeah, it was like driving on ice. I pressed the throttle a little bit, like I was gonna lose the back end.
All right, we did see that, and we did say that as a matter of fact, as if it was a nice skating rink that you were on. All right, thanks a lot for that one there, Anna. This is the final race meeting of the season for CSRO, but we've also got a next race coming up next weekend. I'd like for you to stick around to find out about. As we go on now to Nikolai Gibbons. Nikolai, back on the podium once again. You're gonna make this quite something customary, is it? That you will do.
I'll definitely try.
Well, it's good to see you out there again. Talk us through that one, man.
Yeah, it was definitely very difficult. It's very unnecessary, these car with this track. Spun out a lot, but I just hopefully managed to just kept it under wraps to get where I am now.
Yeah, well, we did see that you had a lot of issues there as well. but with the pit stops, and so you did manage to come out on top of especially Stephen Pummels. I think it was you were fighting with at one point.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot for that one. As we head on over now to the 2023, ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Caribbean Sim Racing Champion. You had about 4 points to gain. Thank you very much for that. You had about 4 points to gain, and as we saw there in the WhatsApp group, unfortunately, Kadeem Mohammed could not make it out here due to some technical difficulties with his computer. So congratulations once more for retaining the title.
Thank you very much.
All right, talk us through this one. It seems as though everyone else was having problems except you.
Yeah, I actually had never driven this track before, so it was an interesting learning experience here. It's kind of wild in these cars because if you go off by just the slightest bit, you'll grab a wall and, well, that's the end of your race. But in quali, I think I just pipped the RSR world record by about 9/10 or so,
Oh,
which
nice.
I didn't really expect to happen. To be honest, I thought I would have a big battle with Kadeem here, so I put a lot of concentration and effort into this one, and it paid off. Although I'm pretty disappointed that Kadeem couldn't make it.
I'm pretty disappointed as well, and I'm pretty sure Kadeem is kicking his computer around the living room floor at the moment. But I'll tell you what, all you guys have given me a great year of competition between yourself and Kadeem as well, even missing out on some of those championships. Kadeem was sure to be there, putting in the work, and it's good to see that guys can actually step up and finally give you some fight there, Dominic.
For sure, looking forward to more fight next year. I'll
Most
make sure
definitely.
to show up for everything.
All right, thanks a lot there, Dominic Charles. Go ahead and enjoy your imaginary champagne there, virtual champagne, as we say, to claim not only this championship's cup, but also that of the 2023 Caribbean Sim Racing title.
Cheers, man.
All right, I'll just step aside here. I'd like for you guys to stick around though, as I want to discuss some things with you as I step aside to close off the chat, the stream. Thanks a lot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tell you what, it's been a beautiful, wonderful year here, even though we had some setbacks throughout the year. I still want to say thanks a lot, and it was a pretty good one too. We've did our first ACC, that is Assetto Corsa Competizione Championship, where we saw the likes of the GT3 cars in full beauty and at the tracks that they normally race at for the SRO. That's the overarching body there of the Fanatec GT World Challenge, and the tracks that they normally race at, we implemented into not just 1 month of racing, but 2 months of racing. That's how fun that championship was. We decided to extend it into another month, so it had 8 rounds. You can go ahead and look at those races there on our YouTube channels, the last 8 races that we had in our GT3 championship playlist. I've gone ahead and created playlists for all of the championships that we regularly take part in. Some we did not take part in for this year because we've had such a packed calendar for this year to get around to. But next year for sure we'll try to bring back 1 or 2 of them, which will bring me into this conversation. Many of you might know iRacing. We're finally going to go over to iRacing next year, and we're going to do a single make series there on iRacing next year. So if you're a if you're a fan of iRacing, if you're also a competitor of iRacing, I bid you welcome, and be sure to look out for our first event, which will occur in February, as we're going to take December, the rest of December, and into January off. The first championship is set for February, and that will be a single make championship on iRacing, our first time in iRacing. I do think after that we're going to head back into the GT3 championship. 2 months we're going to take with that to close off the first quarter, into the second quarter. And of course, we're going to use Assetto Corsa Competizione for that one as well. And of course, we've got the other championships that we'll look at too. So be sure to look out for that. Look out for the calendar. It's the first time you're here. Thanks a lot for coming out. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And go ahead and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, of course here YouTube, and get yourself in tune, okay? Because next year we're gonna definitely look to go a little bit further and diversify our sim racing portfolio in terms of using different simulators. All right, I'm rambling on now, but those are some unique information that you guys would be happy to hear about, I'm sure. So iRacing, we're coming. ACC will be back, and of course, AC is our, you could say it's our father, it's our granddaddy of simulation here at CSRO. That's where we started on, and that's where we'll continue using, as we've got a lot of diversity here on the sim. We would also like to try Automobilista 2 as well as Formula 1, sorry, the official Formula 1 game to actually take this Formula Series over to. Seeing that the Formula Series usually is at the end of the season, we'll wait until F1 24 comes out, and we'll get this Formula Series on that sim. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be really epic to finally go on to that sim. We've been wanting to do so for quite a while here, and so we're going to definitely push for that. All right. All right, so there's still a lot of things that we need to explore. Rallying, of course, is one, and drifting, of course, is the other. And we're definitely, still open to those championships and to those events. It might just be a one-off event that we'll try within the 2024 season. So if you're interested as well in that, see how that goes. You definitely need to stay in tune. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say, finally, that we have an event coming up next weekend. The event is Brazil versus the Caribbean. So we've got the official Brazilian esport team coming into our inbox and calling us out, and so we are ready for them. That event is going to be held on Assetto Corsa Competizione. It's going to be 2 races back to back, one being a reverse grid, and of course we're going to name a championship title person at the end of it, and of course the country of the Caribbean as well, or the Brazilian, who will of course take that home if it is so a Brazilian. All right, so that is coming up next weekend. Stay tuned to our social media as well for that. That should be announced at least by Wednesday. All right, that's the final of the announcements. I'd like to thank you all so much, so much for tuning in every race event that we've had this year, if you did. And of course, if you did spottingly, we definitely appreciate you. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say wholeheartedly thank you for sticking out with us. We've seen ups and downs in our viewership, and whatever that is attested to. Just want to say thank you guys for staying on, and definitely hope to see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the Christmas season. Be safe and be cautious, especially on the roadways. And take care of yourself, guys. See you in the next one.
Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel